Hi D.tube family, welcome back to another video, and today it's Tuesday. As promised in the last week, today it's again all about data behind the Avalon blockchain, behind D.tube. I was pulling this data again from stats.d.tube and put it in an Excel sheet, so I have the comparison to the data from last week, so I can give you a little bit of an insight where we are going with our data pulled together thanks to Nanal on our Avalon blockchain. So without further ado, and not risking that the video again gets 20 minutes long, let's jump into the numbers. First of all, transactions over the last 24 hours. Similar picture here through to the last week as well. Votes is on position 1 with 547 votes made in the last 24 hours. That is impressive. Just to compare, last week on the daily chart we've been on 463, so about 80 more today or in the last 24 hours. Second position is posts with 309, little increase here, 303 in the last week on a daily base or on the 24-hour look back. And account creation 180 in the last 24 hours. It was 190 last week. Looking back to the 24-hour chart, still 180 accounts created in the last 24 hours is still impressive. So let's have a look to the weekly numbers here as well. Votes on position number 1 with 3,283 votes. Little pullback like from last week. We've been with 3,500-ish there, so we see a little decrease here as well. In posts, the last 7 days, 1,856 posts, which is still good, but the week before we had 2,145, so about 300 posts less in the last week than the week before, but as I said, still quite impressive. And accounts created in the last 7 days, 1,170, which is mind-blowing if you ask me. So looking to the transfers on the weekly base, 786 transfers made in the last 7 days. That is really mind-blowing, and it's a number, it's hard to believe, but the data says it. Just to compare it to the last week, it was 454. So a huge increase in transfers. Similar time span as well at 5 p.m. in the afternoon with an average of 5.03 transfers made per hour. Overall accounts created, that is really great. Since we launched on the 1st of October, so roughly 4 weeks ago, 4,482 accounts created. And in the last 24 hours, 180 accounts created. That is really great. So the graph, if you remember, since the 2nd of October, basically, it was going steady up in the same pace, more or less. So really great to see that more and more accounts joining the D.tube platform and getting created. Okay, so now weekly comments were 379 in my last week's report. This week, or the last week, 630 weekly comments in the last week. That is crazy. Same time span here at 4 p.m. in the afternoon with an average of 5.2 comments made per hour. Well, some of you might know there is quite sure a big impact thanks to TipFox, because he was launching during the last week his promotion of comments. So he actually created a bot where every comment made on D.tube will receive, I think it was 5k VP from his account, from TipFox, for every comment. So I think, of course, that has an impact, and so many more comments were made. I'm really happy about that. TipFox, thank you for your encouragement to the entire community, creating more comments. Here it is clearly visible, 630 comments in the last week. Crazy. Followers, which account gained the most followers as well? Here's some changes. This time on position 1, it's Dookie with additional 17 followers, followed by TipFox there we go again with 16, so really close. And on third position, oh, I have to read this, Brishtitevecha 0595, I hope I pronounced the name correct, with 12 followers. Overall, in the last 7 days, there were 517 follows in the entire community. Pretty cool. So DTC balance is already the next one, and there's actually no change whatsoever. Marius February still with 150k DTC. PickPick 1984 still with the same 103,492, and Casper 5910 as well with the same amount, 100,050 DTC. So no change there. Let's see, we will follow it closely and then we will see, because as I said, none of these accounts is actively posting, but I know that at least PickPick 1984 is curating, so there should be some additional DTC coming in if they claim it. Let's see, we will have a closer look. Which brings us to the last chart, which is upvotes received by D.tube. As well here, not really a change. Position 1, 2 and 3 are the same female content creators. So once again, congratulations to you, Priya and Ark, for being on position 1 with a overall voting power from D.tube 1,449,000 VP from D.tube. MVD Melissa today as well on position number 2 with 1,336,500 VP received, and Yani Rauscheche with 1,236,000 voting power received from D.tube. So great improvement. I'm really happy to have these charts, to see some measurements and some impact that like I said on the comment space, for example. So little changes that some of us do within the community, you see an impact here and you see a positive, great impact in this case. So I'm looking forward to so many more weekly look backs to the data, and then to get little comparison into this data, and yeah, just see the community growing, and especially the follower base, the engagement part. It's really great to see. That's it. That was my data video about data behind D.tube, the Avalon blockchain, for this week. Yeah, haven't mentioned it. For the record, 27th of October 2020. That's safe to say. It's on the blockchain now, so we want to keep it there. And well, let's see who is watching that in years to come. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Greetings from Barcelona, all over the globe. See you very soon. Bye.